Hi, today we are looking at the payroll model in Prima. Prima is an accounting software made in Ghana for Ghanaian SMEs to help them manage the various aspects of their businesses. The payroll schedule or the payroll model helps businesses to run payroll every month. Let's see how it works. So to access the payroll, you go to the payroll section on the navigation bar and you see all the payroll options. First of all, you need to input your employees details into the system. So you go to employees where my cursor is and then you click on employees. Then you enter the employees details, their first name, surname, social security number, educational background, date of employment. When you are done, then you save. Alright, so after inputting employees details into the system, you need to set up your PAYE schedule, the applicable PAYE schedule from the Ghana Revenue Authority. You input the various bands, the chargeable income bands, and then the tax rate. Alright, when you are done, you save the settings, the PAYE settings. After saving your PAYE settings, the next step is to create your payroll schedule. Alright, so in the schedule, on top of the schedule, we have some few settings you need to implement. You need to set up your social security's rate, so employee SSF rate, employer SSF rates, whether or not your company contribute to tier 3, okay, and then whether you have cash or non-cash benefits, whether you have cash allowances, whether you pay overtime or not, whether you pay bonus or not. Alright, so these are the settings you need to implement. Then down here we have the main payroll schedule. So the system will pull all the names you have saved in the system, and then you enter the position, the department, the bank account, the level of employee, whether senior or junior employee, the residential status of the employee. You enter the basic salary, so let's say 7,000. Alright, so to calculate the PAYE, alright, currently the PAYE is empty, so you need to select the applicable graduated rates that you have set up already. Okay, so once you do that, it will automatically calculate the PAYE schedule for you. Alright, so let me also add this one here. Alright, so we have our payroll schedule. When you finish, you save the schedule like this. Then you can also print pay slip of employees. So you go to the payroll schedules, all the payroll schedules. Alright, and then you click edit. Okay, so we have the payroll schedule, and you can just print all pay slips. Okay, so we can print our pay slip. Alright, and then we can view the pay slip like this, very nice layout. Okay, you can then send to your employees. Alright, so after that, you need to also create payroll journal so that you can pass the payroll cost into your main accounting system. So that's how our payroll schedule works.